Have you ever felt like the weight of the world is on your shoulders? Like no matter what you do, nothing seems to go right? We all go through moments where the challenges feel overwhelming, moments when it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But in those moments, Allah reminds us with a powerful message: do not lose hope, nor be sad. Quran 3:139. What if I told you that the very trials you are facing right now could be the key to unlocking your inner strength? That the sadness you feel is temporary, and that hope is just around the corner? The Quran holds timeless wisdom for moments like these. And today, we're going to explore how this single verse can transform your mindset and help you find peace, no matter what life throws your way. Hear the story. Zara, a woman facing a series of challenges. She's just lost her job, is recovering from a serious injury, and is watching her once vibrant life unravel before her eyes. Zara feels trapped, with mounting bills, dwindling motivation, and a growing sense of hopelessness. The story quickly establishes her inner turmoil, isolating herself from friends and family. To find solace, Zara spends her days walking along the river near her apartment, feeling the weight of her situation pressing down. She watches the river flowing steadily, its path seemingly unbothered by the obstacles in its way. This image sticks with her, becoming an analogy throughout the story. Like a river, life moves forward no matter how rocky the terrain. Zara, despite her bleak outlook, receives an unexpected call from an old mentor, Layla, offering her a small freelance project. Though hesitant and lacking confidence, she takes it. During the project, she reconnects with skills she thought were lost to her and starts to feel a faint spark of purpose. However, just as things begin to look up, Zara faces a new blow. The project gets cancelled due to budget cuts. This event pushes her deeper into despair, leading to a pivotal scene where Zara is at the river once again, reflecting on how the water seems unfazed by obstacles. As her mind wrestles with the idea of giving up entirely, she remembers her mentor's words. The river doesn't stop when it meets rocks. It finds its way around them. This becomes an analogy for the Quranic verse, encouraging her to endure rather than succumb to despair. Zara decides to channel her frustrations into action. She begins applying for jobs, even ones outside her field, all the while battling self-doubt. One day, she receives an invitation for a job interview that's far below her qualifications. Though reluctant, Zara decides to go, thinking of the river that changes its course to keep moving forward. The interview is nothing spectacular, and she leaves unsure of the outcome. But while waiting for a decision, Zara starts revisiting old hobbies, painting and photography, things she abandoned when her life started falling apart. The creative process reignites something in her, even though it doesn't solve her financial problems right away. The unexpected happens. Instead of getting the job she interviewed for, Zara receives an offer from a different company she had forgotten about. The offer is for a position in a completely different field than her previous career. This opportunity doesn't come with the prestige of her old job, but it offers something more meaningful: stability and a chance to learn new skills. She takes it, realizing that sometimes the path we think we're meant to follow isn't the one that will lead to peace or growth. Like the river, she adapts. But as she settles into her new role, she faces challenges and fears of not being good enough for this new journey. At her new job, Zara is handed a complex project that requires collaboration with a difficult colleague. Tensions rise, and her fears of failure resurface. Her confidence begins to erode again, and she feels the weight of expectations pressing down. During a tense confrontation at work, Zara walks out, feeling overwhelmed and ready to quit. She heads back to the river, a place that has always brought her some peace. Watching it flow, she recalls the Quranic verse that had lingered in her mind: do not lose hope, nor be sad. She realizes she has been too focused on the obstacles, the rocks in her life, rather than the river's ability to keep moving. The analogy finally clicks. She doesn't have to remove every barrier. She just has to keep moving forward, adapting to whatever comes her way. Zara returns to work the next day with a renewed perspective. Instead of focusing on the fear of failure, she works through the tension with her colleague and brings the project to completion. It's not perfect, but it's a success, and Zara feels a weight lift from her shoulders. She begins to embrace the small victories, realizing that life, like the river, won't always be smooth, but it always flows forward. The story closes with Zara at the river again, not as a place to escape, but as a symbol of her journey. She realizes that her life may never look like it did before, but she no longer feels the crushing weight of hopelessness. With each challenge, she knows she can find a way around, as long as she keeps moving. In her heart, the Quranic verse has become a personal mantra: do not lose hope, nor be sad. The world may throw obstacles in her path, but like the river, she will continue to flow.